Jay Fiesel Gaming. Just kind of wanted to talk today about the Monster Type Festival. For those you don't know, it's basically Monster Type. It's going to be the Fairy and Fiend archetypes, so we're going to run into a lot of Cyber Angels and, of course, as you know, Labrytnh. And side note here, I kind of want to jump into this as well. I don't know if this is a money grab by Co-Money, but very interesting. If you notice, during this event, something very interesting popped up in the shop here. 39 days left. This is just, it's not a normal secret pack. This is something they put in here for everyone to access, and it is Labrytnh. So I don't know if this is like a money grab. They're just trying to, promote this event so they can get people to buy these cards or what, but Labrytnh is running wild, and I really want to kind of get into what I'm doing to counter that. So what I'm basically running right now is my very own variation of Plunder Patrol. For those who don't know, Plunder Patrol is an archetype that is heavily based around your opponent's types. So with Labrytnh, obviously we're going to get a lot of Moarks out. Me personally, I try to get, it's kind of hard because there's not a lot of fire types out there, but I really want to get the Plunder Patrol ship brand that we can try to banish as many, spells and traps as possible and really stop those Labryths in their tracks. So just take a quick look at this variation here. I do run a Shizu in here. I think it's pretty good with all the discard effects. And then another card recently I've added, don't know when this was added to the game or not, how old it is, but Zalamander Catalaster. This card is just, it's really strange. I run 3 copies of it. I mean, it's always there when I need it. It just kind of shuffles cards back into your hand. Shuffles back into your hand if a monster gets destroyed, or it just special summons fiends from your hands whenever you need it. So I'm going to show you how I'm using it. But of course, the biggest negate here is going to be Royal Decree. If you are playing this event, I highly recommend whatever deck you're running, unless you're running Labrytnh, please run Royal Decree. It's very necessary. Also running Evenly Matched. Me personally think this card is probably needs to be banned, or at least maybe ultra rare. Very insane card here. Its ability to just really destroy your whole opponent's board off of 1 card. And then some more backward removal. We got 2 Cyclones, 2 Twisters, and the normal stuff. So let's get into some replays here real quick and just stay tuned for more. Alright, so right out the gate, my opponent has already fumbled the bag. For some reason, they did get the coin toss, but they let me go first, and I did kind of brick here a little bit. I mean, I got 2 Zalamasters, but we weren't able to go into Yord, and I don't know why I went into Yord, but I just went into Yord. And of course, I'm not really bricking if you draw the Royal Decree first turn, so I did get lucky there, and this guy's pretty much toasted here. So instantly pop the Royal Decree. He's going to special summon Labrytnh. Of course, I've used Yord's ability, and I do draw the Whitebeard. It's going to come in handy next. Now here's when it got pretty interesting. I don't know why this gentleman why he linked into Nightmare Cerberus. Maybe he just doesn't have Nightmare Phoenix, but I mean, if he hadn't went into Nightmare Phoenix, he would have been able to pop the Royal Decree and just keep playing Labrytnh. I did activate Battle Fader in his battle phase, and we basically skip over to my turn. Then of course we go into Blackbeard. Love Blackbeard. This is going to be your pretty much just main card you use throughout Plunder Patrol. Very necessary. I mean, the guy is just, he does everything. I'm convinced Blackbeard, you can't really see the rest of his body in the card, but he's probably wearing black Air Force Ones. Definitely high black Air Force One energy going on with Blackbeard. So we do go into Moark. I managed to get Bran out, Synchro Summon with the golden hair because she's a tuner. I discarded Shipyard because I already knew I was going to be able to get Redbeard back onto the field. Get another Blackbeard. Attack directly and in my turn. Pretty much like I said, this guy is toasted. He has no other options out of this. Summon another Moark. Probably excessive, but who cares? We cooking. Now here I just pretty much just spit on my opponent. There's no reason to activate this Cosmic Cyclone, but hey, why not? I knew he was going to pop it. There's no reason he popped it. I mean, the Road Decree's going to negate it anyway, so it's kind of a waste. I do get the red beard back onto the field, and as you can see, we are beefy. He takes 4K to the chest, so not too bad there for our first viewing, first match. Plunder patrol for the win. Alright, and as we load into our next battle, our opponent, once again, the coin toss was not on our side. He gets to go first, so we'll let him cook. Silly Labrytnh. And as you can see, we did draw 2 Royal Decrees. Don't know how I feel about that. I might need to drop Royal Decree down to 2, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. And oh wow, look at that, 2 Bluebeards. So right out the gate, he does activate Welcome Labrytnh. Special summons one of his Labyrinths, and then of course he returns one to the hand. We get our boy Blackbeard back onto the field. Of course, you know I'm going Mohawk. The reason why I went into Mohawk because he has no set cards, and that specific Labrytnh card, if your opponent has set cards, just any set cards in the spell or trap zone, it cannot be targeted with abilities, so you want to get that card off the field as soon as possible. Black Eyes is a very unique, card in the deck. Really, to be successful with this deck, you do have to know how to utilize Black Eyes, what to retrieve from the graveyard, and what to send to the graveyard. So we do get another Blackbeard on the field, and then that's when Catalyst comes into play. Whenever you destroy a card or a Fiend is destroyed, he just gets right back into your hand. I didn't even know he was in the graveyard, so he's very helpful to the deck. He's that silent card that's just always there when you need him. I go ahead and pop Royal Decree because why not? He has this Paleozoic card in his graveyard he activates. Who cares? Doesn't matter. He's a scrub. Goes into Babushka. Once again, I have no idea why these guys are not, going into, to Nightmare Phoenix. Getting rid of the Royal Decree to be able to just play Labrytnh, but he does not do that. He activates Babushka and tries to attack me for some reason, so putting him in defense position to negate my abilities. Go ahead and activate the Catalyst, kind of see how he works here. I do discard the Whitebeard, tree his ability, and then of course put Catalyst on the field. And that's just one extra Fiend on the field, I get Whitebeard right back. And we are going to synchro into Bran, because why not? We do need him. Look at that. Catalyst right back in the hand. Crazy, crazy. The card is insane. Was a little bit nervous here because there are no, essentially there's no attachment to Bran. And of course, one thing you do need to know about some of these Plunder patrol cards are their abilities only activate if they are essentially equipped with another card. So Bran is kind of out there by himself. He's kind of hung. So I was a little bit worried, but like I said, Royal Decree kind of basically carried us. For some reason, he drew 2 cards. I don't know why he didn't take control of one of my cards, but he scoops after that. I mean, there's nothing he can do. So GG's. Plunder patrol 2, Labrytnh 0. This last replay, now this was the battle of the century. This was actually sweaty. I mean, if this was like chess, you definitely see the needle go back and forth here. A lot of exchanges, a lot of blows. I was very nervous during this game because, the game lasted 17 rounds, which is kind of unheard of in Yu-Gi-Oh! So, once again, I actually did get the coin toss. I was able to go first, and then I put Royal Decree out as well. Naturally, we are going to go into Blackbeard, heavy Air Force 1 activity, so I want to get him on the field as soon as possible. He is our heavy hitter. I might have jumped the gun here a little bit too quick with Madura, but I do know some of the Labrytnh cards, they do have graveyard abilities. I wasn't too sure, so I just went ahead and banished them. Or, I'm sorry, shoved them back into the deck. Now this opponent finally is someone with some brains here. Honestly, I didn't even know Nightmare Phoenix was a fiend until I played this guy, but he does actually have some common sense. He does have Nightmare Phoenix, and he pops the word Kree, allowing him to cook. He does in his turn, and on our turn, so. I went ahead and popped this because I actually knew he had some trap cards, and I want him to kind of just actually go full combo here, because I knew he was going to basically destroy the Moark. And I want him to get as many trap cards and monsters on the field because, of course, you see what's in my hand, the evenly matched. We have an empty field now, so I just kind of let him cook here. Boom, there she is, the lovely Labrytnh of the Silver Castle. So, obviously activate evenly matched. He banishes everything except for the other Labrytnh monster, and ends his turn. Or say, I end my turn. he hits me directly 3k to the chest, and then he ends his turn. This is when it gets a little bit sketchy here. I mean, obviously you can see I only have a lava golem in my hand. Not too much to do here. Honestly, was scared shitless, didn't know what I was going to do, so I just basically ditched the lava golem, bring Golden Hair into field, just kind of cushion me for one more turn, praying to God that this man doesn't have anything else to play. And look at that, Catalyst once again. Salamander Catalyzer is a GOAT card for this deck. He just, if you get the Shizu cards in there, you can just kind of send some cards to your graveyard. He's going to be in there, and he's ready to go 100% of the time. So, same combo. He does target the Salamander, but of course I have the Royal Decree ready to go, so I kind of negate it, and I'm able to keep him on the field. Y'all know what we're doing. We're going to Moark. Reason I did this because, I mean, I don't have any cards in hand. I need some cushion. I didn't go into Blackbeard because, like I said, obviously if you don't know Moark's ability, he has, 2 materials. Every time he is about to be destroyed, or any really Plunder Patrol card on your field is going to be destroyed, you can ditch one of those materials. So this gives me some cushion for 2 rounds. Don't activate the Cosmic Cyclone because I don't want to trigger any abilities. Just plus this 1 card in the hand in case I need to discard something, like get the Golden Hair on the field, have some sort of discard material. So just kind of save it. Like I mentioned before, kind of knew I was going to go into that. We're going to go ahead and go into Blackbeard. I have already used 2 of my materials. There's no reason to do this. Reason why I want to get Blackbeard on the field is that way we can go ahead and use his ability and then draw a card. Now this is where I kind of messed up here. I should have used the Kaiju because once again, like I said, that Labrytnh card he has in his field, she is untargetable if they have set traps or spells on his field. If I had a Kaiju it, I would have been able to basically banish the Kaiju, and I would not have been in the fight that I'm in for now. This battle is far from over. I do get the Kaiju out. Once again, ditch the Catalyzer. I know I can get it back later. Going to Yord, at least give me a little bit of cushion in my turn. He flips. Don't know why he didn't activate the absolute Jackal back the turn before. Once again, he goes into another Nightmare Phoenix. I wonder how many he has in his extra deck. I don't know if it's 2 or 3. I don't know if it's limited or not, but this guy definitely has them. So he does destroy the Royal Decree. Before that, I go ahead and get one of my Yord draws off, and of course he targets the Yord. I make sure I get that off before he activates any trap cards. And he attacks. Thank God I got the evenly matched. This is what really saved me here. I swear this deck is so annoying to me. It just keeps playing. Like there's just, I've locked it down completely, and it just keeps playing. So he gets another Labrytnh card on the field. Of course, I use Moark so many times. I didn't have any left in my extra deck, so instead of getting a Plunder Patrol card to the hand, I used Black Eyes to return one of the Mohawks from the graveyard to the extra deck. Of course, I go into Blackbeard. I want to keep Blackbeard on the field, so I just kind of special summon another Plunder Patrol card and attached him to Mohawk. That way, in case next turn I need to do something, Blackbeard's just not in the spell and trap zone. He's ready to go to get another card out on the field and attack him directly. Things are looking pretty good here. Party guy didn't have any more, spell or trap cards just activate, but he ends his turn looking like this might be it here, guys. Not too sure. Go ahead and activate Keldo, and we want to get rid of some of those pesky Labrytnh cards he has just sitting there in case he has any graveyard abilities. Yeah, right here he's pretty much toasted. I'm going ahead and OTK him. Yeah, that's it. GG, Plunder Patrol 3. So like I said, Plunder Patrol has a lot of fighting. I mean, it takes a lot, and honestly, the variation that I'm running is not too expensive. I don't recommend just going out of your way to just craft these cards just for this event. The whole idea is you want to play something that's inexpensive so you can get those gems and basically buy some packs and hopefully get some cards you can kind of build. The reason why I'm using Plunder Patrol, because like I said, it is a Fiend archetype, and I actually main Plunder Patrol in Ranked. I used to main Endymion. They got hit kind of hard with just some of the changes, like Terraforming being banned, just instant fusion. So I've been running some Plunder Patrol. This is my main Plunder Patrol deck here. Just kind of take a quick look at it. I have more Kaijus, obviously. Running 3 copies of the Maxi and then 3 copies of the Ash Blossom. Definitely need those. But it's a pretty good deck. So yeah, let me guys know what you think. I didn't mean to kind of run this video for too long, but I really do like the event. It's pretty interesting. Like I said, I was already running Plunder Patrol, so for me it was kind of a cakewalk. And I got some credits. Let me see here. But I do plan on making more videos, and I do have a webcam I want to set up. You guys can potentially see my face, and let me know in the comment section. Feedback is very necessary. This is my first time really kind of doing this, leaving commentary on a video. So I'm trying to do my best here. So like and subscribe for more. If you have any tips or tricks on how to make these videos, definitely let me know. I'm always open for suggestions and positive feedback. So other than that, you guys just have fun.